Hello. We're doing this back to back. I might actually just put that song over in the background. I'm not even sure. Who knows? Instrumental. I'll see what I'm knowing. Maybe lazy, maybe not. Point being, now we're gonna go over the blue cards. Like I stated in the red video, blue and red did not get new mechanics, but they got some very powerful utility cards for the rest of their color. So first, I'm gonna start off with Trunks. Generic, known to be leader front side. You know what it is already. Backside though. If I ever can click this thing. I apologize. This wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to be this way. It's fatal misclick. Anywho. Flip over Trunks. Cool artwork. When this card attacks, you draw one card. At the end of your turn, if all of your energy is blue, choose up to one of your blue battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or more and up to one of your energy and switch to active mode. I like this. He's actually pushing you to be mono blue. In this current game, now, as of this set, there's some ways you can be mono blue, but you choose just an energy cost of 3 or more and untap it. That could be a blocker. That could be your boss card you don't want being swung on. This is actually pretty hot. So let's move on from here. Second one, Harudagon. When this card attacks a leader card, you may pay, or you may choose one battle card in your hand and place it into your drop area. If you do, draw 2 cards. So he still has to attack a leader card, blows, but you drop a card, draw a card. This fuels Overwhelm. It also draws 2 cards. It also is a +1 instead of a break even. We're good. We're good with that. When your life's at 4 or less, you may untap 2 energy, flip them. So, Awaken Perfection Harudagon. When this card attacks, draw 1 card. Then if you have 4 more energy, your opponent chooses 1 card from their hand and places it on top of the deck. I love that effect. It may not be much, but I think there's a lot of stacking in blue as of this set. And so this could get to the point where you just put your opponent's like 2 to 3 cards in a turn back onto the top of their deck, and that can get really gross. This card, I think this is one of blue's best finishers, and I fracking love it. Dragon Fist, Super Saiyan 3, Son Goku. Barrier, Double Strike. When this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring Barrier, and return it to their owner's hand. Then choose up to 2 of your energy and switch into active mode. You realize that in Trunks, granted, you take longer to get to 6 mana. When you play this and you awaken with Trunks, you're essentially playing Super Saiyan 3 Goku with more mana. You play this guy, you swing, you untap 2 mana. At the end of your turn, you untap this dude in 1 more mana. Let that sink in. Let it sink in. It already just sank in for me. I love it. Moving on. Sneak Attack, Snack Attack, Son Goku. Auto, when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, return it to its owner's hand. For 3, that's excellent. I think that's kind of cool. That's a little removal for Vegito, barring the fact that Vegito isn't good. But moving on. Oh god. City Patrol Great Saiyaman. Son Gohan Adolescence. Blocker and Barrier. Permanent. I feel like someone's going to show up on my screen. Nope, just vibrated for no reason. Sweet. If you have a City Patrol Great Saiyaman 2 on play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2. So basically, when you have the Videl on field, you drop this guy for 1 and he's Barrier and Blocker. And I think that's cute. I don't think it's really great, but who knows? I could be wrong. Barrier Blocker for 1 at 15k is, more or less just kind of good value. We're going to pass over this card. I don't even care. I'll look from foil. If you have them foil, send them to me because you know I love Gohan, but we're moving on. Quick Dodge Son Goten. Blocker. When this card is attacked, it blocks. So anywho, this is just blocker. 1 drop blocker, whatever. Snack Attack Vegeta. Barrier. When this card attacks leader card, your opponent chooses 1 card from their hand and places at the top of their deck. Also cute. You trade a card from their hand for a card from their life. Of course, it's a Punisher effect, meaning that your opponent will always choose the best choice for them. Put back the worst card, hope they get something better from their life, but it is what it is. Oast Power Trunks. This card has a lot of text on it, but really, if Tapion is in your drop area or Warp, this card gains Double Strike and Barrier. At the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. I like this a lot. And you know how earlier I was talking about how I feel like every deck is going to work more with Overwhelm? Well, not only are the milling cards an indicator, and I know that some of the Harudagon and Tapion cards remove from play as well, but this makes sure that you can use his effect while still using Overwhelm and still get an overall value out of it. He is 4 costs though, so that kind of hurts. But Return of Justice and stuff is pretty cute. Birth of Justice, whatever you want to call it. Heroic Encounter Trunks, 2 costs. Auto, when this card attacks, choose 1 Tapion from your deck and add it to your hand and shuffle it. Value. Raging Energy Blast, Raging Energy Blast Gotenks. Critical, 2000 attacker, 4 cost. Place this card in your drop area. Choose up to 1 each of Sun Goten and Trunks used from your deck, add them to your hand, and choose up to 2 of your energy, switch into active mode, shuffle your deck. I would like this guy a little bit more if he had Evolve or Patara, but as of now, it's a 4 cost, and 2 blue is required when most Gotenks are already red and green and not blue, and so you get what I'm saying. I think its effect is really strong. I think it's in the wrong color, but only time will tell. 2 cost. City Patrol Gray Sandman, 2 auto. When you play this card, choose up to 1 City Patrol Gray Sandman from your deck, add it to your hand. So for 3, you can put down this 10,000 attacker, then your deck up by 1, and put a blocker with barrier on the field. Not bad at all. Impenetrable Defense Harudagon, 7 costs because you're never going to card cast this. When your opponent attacks with one of their cards, if your leader is a Phantom Demon, you may send this card, like they're ever going to release any more Phantom Demons, you may send this card and one other card from your hand to the warp. If you do, negate the attack and then play this card from your warp starting your new main phase. You can do this as early as turn 1. I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, as early as turn 1, you can do this. And it's actually really cute because this is a manaless negate. I don't think anybody should forget that. This is a no mana negate. You can tap out and your opponent could think they can go all in and form up their board to do so. And then you're just like, nah, I'm good. Harudagon, the Wanderer, 2 cost. When this card attacks, place up 3 cards on top of your deck into the drop area. Activate main for 3, choose and send both this card from your battle area and a Tapion in your drop zone, or drop area to the warp. Choose 1 Impenetrable Defense Harudagon from your drop area or warp and play it. That's this guy. Ah, yes, this card. O's Power Tapion. When you play this card, choose up to 2 of your cards from your life. It's Digging Deep Vegeta. Choose cards for up to 2 cards from your life, add them to your hand. If you choose to add 1 or more cards to your hand, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less and place on top of its owner's deck. This, my dudes, goes together like peanut butter and jelly with Super Saiyan 3. Don't let anybody else tell you different. This card single-handedly, well, this card along with Dragon Fist pretty much enables you to go the fudge in with Mono Blue Super Saiyan 3 without fear anymore. You have an awakening. You don't have to rely on Kaba. This dude will literally do it in 1 card activation. You've got Super Saiyan 3 allowing you to swing on tap 2 mana, play more plays, then end your turn on tap 3 mana. I cannot explain how good this and Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku are going to put Mono Blue on the map. There's 1 more card. We're going to get to it. Hidden Darkness Tapion. When you attack with this card or combo with it, if your leader card is blue, mill. Like I said, end of the cycle. There's probably going to be a black one too. But Hidden Darkness Minotia. When this card is placed in your drop area from your hand, if your leader card is Phantom Demon, you may choose up to 1 Harudagon the Wanderer from your deck and add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. You can just combo with this card, search a card. It's pretty good. Pretty good value, replace some stuff. Hoi, Emissary of Flame is a super combo for a Phantom Demon. If your life is at 4 or less, you may place 1 card from your hand to the drop area. If you do, draw 2 cards, and this card gains 10,000 power. One of the first things to do this deck is going to overwhelm very well because you have controlled between your combo and these effects. You have controlled overwhelm. This is wonderful. And most of the cards will plus you more because you're discarding 1. So their break evens still technically. You're dropping the super combo, you're dropping the card, but you're drawing 2 cards. But at the same time, you're still seeing more of your deck and you're fueling over them on your own terms. Phantom Flame Cannon. Activate battle. If your leader card is Harudagon, it gains 1,000 power for the duration of the battle. Then choose up to 1 card in your opponent's hand and place the top of their deck. I like that you get to choose, and this is particularly dirty. This is actually really dirty. For 1 mana, 10,000 and negging your opponent's cards. Like, do you realize how detrimental it could be if you're going for game and you literally just were like, look left, look right? tap 3 mana, play 3 of these. I'm swinging in, comboing 1 card, going up to like 50k. You're going to get 1 card from life. Oh, you're at double strike or triple strike range? Swing with my boss. We bout it. And we still have the SRs to see what else they could possibly do to put cards back on top of your deck if that's the theme. Ectoplasm. Counterplay. Choose 1 Hooter in your battle area. Send it to your warp. Then at the start of your next main phase, play that card from your warp. So it is a counter play. Weird things, but it also, if somebody plays like a Beerus and you know they're about to smoke your Hooter, you'd be like, no, do not touch me, no touchy, and just remove it. Excellent. This card right here, though. Legendary Flute. Activate mana. If your leader card is blue, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less, 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less, and return it to the owner's hand. If that card was your own battle card, draw 1 card. Amazing. Super Saiyan 2, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Open up. Reveal 2 blue. Play a Boo or a Corona. Okay? Draw 1 card. So you're at 6 cards in life, or 6 cards in hand. You drop 1 to use your effect. So you're at 5 right now. Drop a card for Boo, draw a card. Drop a card for Flute, bounce your own Boo. You get the Boo back, then you go up 1 more card in hand from Flute's effect because it's your creature. Play Boo, so you're at 6, go back down to 5, then you draw another card, you're back at 6. It is a +1 overall. You lose 2 cards, you draw 3 total. But at the same time, you just saw 3 cards deeper into your deck. So if you didn't open with the Tapion, chances are you probably found the Tapion. And you still have a couple of draws next turn to do it too. So, I mean, lots of these decks, you're going to see them doing things like, oh, okay, 2 blue mana, Corona, draw 1, Flute, bounce Corona, draw 1, Corona, draw 1, pass. And you literally have to decide whether you want to give them damage or let them be. But chances are your next turn is going to see Tapion, take 2 life, or Tapion, take 1 life, awaken, swing, and you have so many plays from that. Marvelous. Was there anything I'm missing? It's green. So yeah, that is actually the end of my blue spoiler review. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. It's how I have my channel grow. It's how anybody has their channel grow. And thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day.